Welcome to Gelbergs Solicitors 10 Top Tips. This video will look to solve any issues around employee productivity. When talking to our clients to better understand their business, we often hear questions like, how can I engage with my employees? Or how do I motivate my staff? They unload their concerns such as high turnover and the fact that they are facing a growing number of grievances and complaints in the workplace. Within business, it's easy to push the happiness of employees to the back of your mind, to concentrate on boosting profit, but the two actually go hand in hand. Happy staff means hard-working staff, which results in sales. Keeping your employees happy is no mean feat. These tips, however, could help you on your way to becoming a great employer. Our first tip is simple. As an employer, you should be understanding of your employees' personal situations, whether they are ill, stressed, recovering from an injury, have medical or dental appointments, have family commitments, or are struggling with their workload. Take some time to get to know them and their backgrounds. Try to make sure they aren't overworked and do your best to alleviate stress by making sure they have adequate breaks and someone to rely on in HR. Know what motivates your staff. Is it money, promotion, employee perks? Find out what makes them tick. If you know what drives them, you can ensure they remain passionate about what they do. Appraisals are a great way to find out this information. They should be a two-way process and held regularly, usually once a year. Appraisals are also a good precursor for salary increases, or not. Your contract should state that whilst a salary review will take place annually, there is no obligation on the company to increase. This is an important one. Make sure you engage with your staff and include them as far as practical in decision making. Make your staff feel included and that they have a vested interest in what happens with their company. If they have ownership of something, they will work harder to make it a success. Be flexible with your staff. These days, individuals can be surgically attached to their devices. However, with that instant accessibility, you're more likely to get a reply to your email in evenings and on the weekend. All employees have the right to request flexible working, so ensure you have a policy outlining the process. Constantly assess the training needs of your staff. Keep them up to date and confidently at the top of their game. All employees have the right to request training. Some employees aged 18 or under are subject to special laws on education and training and may not be entitled. Again, the best way to govern this is through a training policy. An incentive scheme is an effective way to reward good work. Get your employees to come up with incentive schemes themselves. That way, you'll ensure you're not offering them tickets to the theatre when all they want are Pokemon Go coins. Always set a good example to your workers. If the boss works hard, the staff will work hard too. Most importantly, make sure all staff are treated equally. Do not favour some over others. There will always be favourites, but this will harbour resentment within the team, which can negatively affect productivity. Finally, if you've noticed some staff are particularly underperforming despite your best efforts, reassess their targets and begin managing their performance. Set reasonable, achievable targets to monitor and review them as appropriate over a period of time. Be consistent with your approach and train as necessary during this time. This is sometimes known as a PIP or a performance improvement plan. With these 10 steps, you should be boosting productivity and morale in no time and see a boost in sales as a result. If you have any questions about a problem you're experiencing or need help producing the mentioned policies and plans, we are here to help. You can contact us by phone, via our website, email, or Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of these videos in the next few weeks.